important training for building capacity in the continent on creating a critical cadre of people who can think through in terms of designing and evaluating the impact of public policy and public policy making in the continent. And this is an initiative that PASGR and NIERA are jointly joining forces to making sure that they are able to create a critical mass of scholars, public policy practitioners, and other interested stakeholders in building the relevant capacity that largely lacks in the country. So in this training this time around, we aimed to scale up in terms of reach, to reach into many practitioners, students, scholars, and we were successfully reaching to more than 26 countries. We had 100 active participants and 195 who registered and some who dropped along the way. But overall, in terms of country representation, we had participants from China, from United States, United Kingdom, Greece, and across 26 countries in the continent. This is really good mileage in terms of coverage, engagement, and most importantly, in building critical mass of Africans who can actually engage in public policy and governance discourse in the continent. Impact evaluation is very critical. Impact evaluation is very important for evidence-informed policy making in the continent. Therefore, it is really encouraging to see a huge turnaround of different students, policymakers, stakeholders who have expressed interest in the cause and who have actively engaged throughout the week in terms of learning the materials, asking questions, and also the network that came out because of this training. So we are very happy, and we hope that going forward, we're going to do more of this training so we can reach out to more Africans, more public policy practitioners, more evidence-informed policymakers to create an awareness, to create the capacity and the skills that are needed and very critical for making evidence-informed policy making in the continent.
I think one of the fundamental reasons for establishing NIERA is to build the capacity of impact evaluation. So today, to impact different target audiences on just gaining basic skills and understanding of impact evaluation. I think the purpose of this course actually was to ensure that we make sure we build a culture for participants to embed rigor in the evaluation and policy making process. I've been so excited by the turnout, by the online participation, and everyone who's been able to engage with us. And we believe we've been able to demystify what impact evaluation is, the methods, and for people to simply have a mindset shift in engaging with policymakers and informing public policies. So look forward to more trainings and more partnerships with PASGR and see how we can move forward and scale this.
I was part of the impact evaluation training. It was fantastic, very experiential, and for me as a public policy enthusiast, I think I got the right tools, and especially what we have a lot of problems with public policy and the impact to the communities. And for me, it was really how do we ensure that we have evidence-based policies even when we are developing them, but also how do we evaluate how the impact that they have for the citizens. And for me, and especially working with the youth space, I think I'll be able to draw a lot of lessons from this class, but also be able to impact other young people that I work with, and especially in the spaces that I'm in, like the Youth Survey Organization Consortium, where we really focus on developing the youth work and also ensuring that the policies that we develop have an impact on young people.
This training has been informative. That's what I can say. Why I chose to come to this training, I think when I look at the policy environment in Kenya, you look at the policies that have been made and you realize, you start asking yourself, do policy makers do an evaluation of the impact of the policies that are made? The Then I realized because we are having problems, but we have enough policies, but we are also having a number of problems and challenges. So I thought I need to come here and learn a few things on how we can do the impact evaluation of policies that are around, and then enhance my capacity to even be able to advise members of parliament and other policy makers on how best to formulate policy and to evaluate those policies so that they can have an impact in the lives of people.
When I saw this meeting, I was so much interested because I wanted to learn more about research, and also it was so much on my area. Another thing, I've been struggling with my thesis. I think it has taken me 1 year, something that should have taken me I think 6 months. So personally, I have learned a lot from the research, and I will apply it I will apply it in my research project, and I hope if I finish, I'll proceed when I possibly graduate.
Wow, the training for me has been technically impactful, very impactful, but on the technical aspect, especially the statistics class and also the evaluation side for the statistic aspect of it. So if I compare this training and the previous one I've attended for impact evaluation, this one I think has been the most impactful and also the most intense, and the content delivery as well. It was very, very timely and very well orchestrated. I loved the planning, I loved the food, and new networks and connect of everyone I've met.
I want to thank NIERA and PASGR for the wonderful work that you have done. I can tell you, even in normal class, you will not get as much details as you have received here. And these are very useful that now I'm sure you are very confident in terms of research. And there are things that he mentioned, like how you approach respondents. They are human beings with feelings. They can see you and they can know what kind of person you are. So I think there's need to develop some trust, confidence, let them believe you. Be them. You know, at some point, we are so sophisticated, you don't have time. You are shiny, your hair is well oiled, your nails are sharp. They can't even believe that you're a human being. When you speak, it's like your nose is speaking. Develop a sense of humility and get to know how to have an entry point. A researcher needs to melt. You need to blend. Because remember, at some point, they may not be like you. They may be humble. They may look problematic. No perfumes, no nothing. But they are the source of your information. So for the sake of that, you need to ensure that there's a level at which you appreciate each other.